In the beginning, yes, from January to February, I would probably make about 100 to 300 mil a day.
From one account to 28 different accounts, Drug Rug Joe single-handedly abused an invincibility glitch for 3 months straight. He was created a custom script which allowed him to kill the beast with minimal effort.
The title of their post that week was Major Bug Fixes, but that was it, nothing else.
Jagex, I've never mentioned this once, some of you don't even know this happened, so please do your very best to expose this video. I'd like you to rewind back to where all this started, with you coming across the invincibility glitch, and then how did you turn that into what you ended up doing?
It all started out at a Corporeal Beast mass, where I saw someone using a granite maul to spec the Corporeal Beast, so I decided to bring one myself. And little did I know, when I was attacking the Corporeal Beast and it wasn't my drop, and so I decided to log out before my stats reset with the granite maul in my inventory.
Right.
And just clicking the log out button, it produced invincibility. We did I got 2 Elysians just by hand and a lot of spectrals and arcanes. But then we made contact with one of our 10-year-old friends from way back when, who is known for botting.
Yeah.
And we knew he made an Armadile bot before where it would just kill Armadile. So we decided to get him involved in the glitch and make us a Corporeal Beast script.
Okay, so you were planning to use his knowledge of scripting to then, you wanted to kill Corp, because if anyone knows about gold farming or farming money on this game, I mean, the top dog is Corporeal Beast. Anything with the higher drop table, Armadillo, Bandos and all that, they're good, but then this is next level, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I decided to bot because I calculated that one account that had 90 plus attack and strength, which took about 1 to 2 weeks training at pest control, 100% AFK able to make, would generate about $1 to $2 per hour. Since we had a bot, what was stopping me from making 30 accounts and getting $1 to $2 per each account, averaging about 100 kills per hour and getting anywhere between 2 to 5 sigils a day. I was running about 12 accounts, making anywhere from 50 to 100 mil a day. And then I completely stepped it up another notch and made 20 to 30 accounts in the next month or two. And that I was generating about 200 to 500 mil a day.
And tell us, okay, so we know about your average day. Now tell us one of the best days you had killing Corp on bot on these accounts.
One day I got 3 core pets within 24 hours, which was very interesting. The second was on my birthday at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
My main account, Drug Rug Joe, got me an Elysian, so that was, the best birthday gift ever. And then the third, the best day, I got 2 Elysians and then another 200 mil in loots.
Oh my days. And for those wondering, these pictures on screen, you can find the folder in the description. And I would like you guys to publicize everything we're talking about today. Joe's decided to be very open about this. He messaged me with everything he's been doing, and I just wanted to put it out there that some of you guys don't understand the extent, and this isn't anything this is a big example of farming a monster on this game. I mean, we've all seen green dragon bots, we've seen people botting these smaller areas, fletching and all these skills, but then for someone to come across not only corp farming but then to be invincible as they're doing it on so many accounts, I mean, that's just extreme, really.
But in March, that's when things really picked up, and I was getting a day anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 Corporeal Beast kills.
Damn.
And when each kill is evaluated at 350,000 per kill, that adds up to a lot.
So was the days where you get around a bill, basically, profit?
There were days, but those were rare, because to do that, you would have to get an Elysian for sure.
Yeah.
And seeing I only got 1,500 to 2,000 kills a day, I usually got Elysian once or twice a week.
Okay, I understand now. So once or twice a week you would get that boost, wouldn't you, where
definitely
make up the money.
You get the boost. But on an average day when I was running my max amount accounts, I would get about 100 to 200k cannonballs, anywhere between 8 to 15,000 onyx bolts,
Wow.
20 to 30 spirit shields.
You forget how actually unreal it is what you're doing, and it's actually part of the game history, because what you have done by doing this is altered the game's history. You know, them Elysians you brought into the game shouldn't have been there because of that bug, but it was there and it got abused. And like anything in RuneScape, there's always someone who will find that little niche and that will alter the game's history, you know.
You get the big picture, how that one small granite mall glitch evolved.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It does come
And I
from
didn't
that.
even tell you about the best aspect of it, right? The
Okay.
moneymaker.
Okay.
You could get warrior. I mean, you could get infinity warrior tokens, right? If you did the granite mall glitch when you're killing the cyclopses, your tokens didn't disappear. And let's just say setting up 28 accounts when each one has to have a walker, and each one of the walkers, it's bound to mess up, so it spends another 200,000 to open the Corporeal Beast instant.
Yeah.
So you have to give all your walkers like 1 mil each, right? So 28 walkers times 1 mil, that was $56, and that usually lasted a day or two, right?
Yeah.
And then you'd have to set up the attackers and make sure they have all their supplies. So
Alright.
I had 28 of my people going on the really good laptop I bought.
Yeah.
I screen shared on Skype. My laptop froze and shut down.
Anyways, guys, thank you very much for listening in today. I'm just glad to be able to share this with so many people. When I first read about the story, I was interested, fascinated by what had gone on here, and there's not many times you hear of stories like this. People are too afraid to publicize them and tell you truly what's going on. So I do thank Joe too for contacting me and letting me put this all forward to you lot. And if you too could like the video and share it to your friends, that would be greatly appreciated. And also you can comment if you've watched this video and still have some questions you'd like to hear the answer to. Then we're going to do a follow-up video in perhaps a couple of days. And we also have a few more videos planned of a few other bugs and glitches that he abused at the time this Granite Mall thing was around, where you could basically be invincible. He showed me clips of him at pest control not logging out for an entire week, and then abusing the fact that the high scores only said he had 60 strength, then going to the duel arena and staking people and just completely cleaning them. So there is more to what has just gone on here. It's not just Corporeal Beast. This guy had a multitude of ways of using this to his advantage, and I'd like to do videos on them. So if we could get a good response, at least know then you're interested in hearing more. If you're not interested, then you won't see him again, and I'll say goodbye, Joe. We're not going to do any more videos, but no, I've enjoyed making this. And again, I know there's going to be people with opinions that will be negative and say, oh, you've ruined my game I play on, and you've just ruined the concept and whatever, man. But over the years, these things are happening all the time around you. And this guy was just out to profit from something that you could do within the game. It's bug abusing, but it's an in-game rule, and he wasn't bothered to reap the rewards to break them. There will be positive responses. I can almost picture comments now of people saying, you're a legend, man. What a genius. Because, you know, there are some geniuses within this game, and not many people who knew. He even said there was an inner circle of 3 people who knew about this, and he capitalized on it the most. He said if he could have done it for another month, he would have had double the accounts and double the laptops. I think I cut it out, but he mentioned how he was on 2 laptops, like 20 accounts each, bit less than that. And then he's recently selling the laptops now. He has no use for them. But, you know, he was molding his way of life to make this work, and it came crashing down after 3 months. Because if you don't know the story, well, you won't know. There was a guy who he was sort of friends with. He found out how much he was making and what he was doing, and reported him to Mod Weef, I believe, and which then Weef took action and found out what was going on and banned all of his accounts, every last one of them that was botting. So there's the story of how it all came to an abrupt end. You often question, I mean, Joe said that he knew it was going to end someday because of what he was doing. It was against the game's rules. They will find out. But you often wonder how much longer would he have got out if his mate hadn't, well, so-called mate, reported him to the mod. And that's the way it came down. So anyways, guys, thanks for listening in. Sorry I've been quiet for the last part of this video. It's currently 2 a.m. Don't want to wake the family up. They've got work. So I'll leave this here. And until next time, with me and Joe, that's all. Take care.